Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Nick at broadband.com. Today I'm going to be reviewing NutraBio Naturals grass-fed whey isolate. So NutraBio is a supplement company based in Middlesex, New Jersey. They've been around for 21 years, and they've got a really wide variety of products. They've got everything from vitamins and minerals to fat burners, a few different kinds of protein. They've even got apparel. This is their grass-fed whey, and it's a grass-fed whey isolate, which means it's fat-free. And we have the chocolate flavor here. So I'm going to see how it tastes with milk. Good, yeah. It's pretty mild. I found a lot of the time protein powders that are very natural, like this one, they tend to go very heavy on the cocoa. I want to make them kind of a dark chocolate kind of flavor. This is actually very, this is full fat milk, so it's going to taste creamy anyway, but it's a creamy, like sort of a milk chocolate type of flavor. I should point out that this is made with, it has stevia and monkfruit extract, so there's like more sweeteners than your normal natural grass-fed whey. So let's take a close look at the nutrition label. So you are going to get 110 calories per scoop of this. So it's a whey isolate. That doesn't actually have any fat content on this. But usually that means that it's a fat-free product. That's what I would have liked it to actually say there's no fat in it. But in one scoop of this, you're going to get 25 grams of protein and 2 grams of carbohydrates. It also doesn't say the sugar content, so it could be more transparent, the labeling. It's probably free of sugar and fat, which is probably why they didn't include it, but again, I don't really know that. But yeah, that's it, 25 grams of protein, 110 calories, and besides that, you get 15% of your daily calcium, which is a pretty good amount for a protein powder. There's a small amount of iron, just 2% of your daily intake, but it's pretty high in magnesium. You get 10% of your daily intake with a scoop, which isn't bad. And there's no information about cholesterol either. Okay, so let's see how it tastes with water. Yeah, you know, it's pretty tasty. It's it is pretty mild because it's mixed with water. I wouldn't say it has a sort of strong. There are a few like artificially sweetened and flavored protein powders, and they're designed to taste really good with water. This clearly isn't that. That said, this is sweeter than your normal natural protein powder. So I would say that it's pretty enjoyable with the water. In addition to that, it mixes quite well. It contains sunflower lecithin, so it's not as clumpy as a lot of natural protein powders either. So let's take a closer look at the ingredients list. So the first ingredient, of course, is grass-fed whey protein isolate. That's a whey protein that's been filtered and processed in such a way that it removes most of the fat, a lot of the carbs, and a lot of the lactose as well. Actually, this is considered a lactose-free product, which is worth noting. It is also cold processed, which is going to be important to some people. That means the protein hasn't been denatured. And it has been instantized with sunflower lecithin. That's to help mixability. A lot of the time, lecithin is made from soy. That's kind of the go-to way to use lecithin in your protein powder. But this is a soy-free product, which is notable for it as well. Besides that, you just have, this is actually a really transparent label in that it tells you exactly how much of the other ingredients you're getting. It normally just lists these ingredients, but there's 600 milligrams of natural flavoring. There's 500 milligrams of cocoa powder. You've also got xanthan gum and monk fruit extract and stevia leaf extract. So that's interesting. Monk fruit, yeah, that's like a natural sweetener. I will point out the xanthan gum, in some people that can cause digestive issues. So a lot of the time when a protein powder contains gum like that, they'll include digestive enzymes to, which can, in some cases, alleviate some of the digestive problems. This doesn't contain any digestive enzymes. So if you have issues with gum, this might not be for you. So as far as the price goes, this tub here is 2 pounds and it's going to cost you about $50. So in this particular tub, you are going to get about 30 servings. So that comes to $1.60 per serving, or that is 6.6 cents per gram of protein powder, per gram of protein, that is. So for a that's expensive as far as standards of like regular protein powder, like Optimum Nutrition Gold Standard. As far as a gold grass-fed protein powder, that's about middle of the road. It's not too bad. It's the same price as X-Works, another grass-fed whey isolate. It is cheaper than SFH or Naked Nutrition, which are pretty popular brands. It's more expensive than like Body Logics. So I would say it's about middle of the line, maybe a little bit more expensive than usual, but nonetheless pretty reasonable, particularly for an isolate. So what I really liked about NutraBio's grass-fed whey isolate, it is free from a lot of ingredients that a lot of people find controversial, artificial sweeteners, artificial colors, artificial flavors. It doesn't have any of that. It doesn't have any soy either, which some people take issue with. It's also pretty tasty, particularly with milk. It's nice and sweet. It's not that really cocoa-y kind of flavor. And it's reasonably priced as well. The main things I didn't like quite so much about this grass-fed whey is that, I mean, the nutrition label could have been a little bit more transparent. As I said earlier, it doesn't mention the fat content or the sugar content or the cholesterol content, all of which are probably 0, but I would have liked just a little bit more information there. In addition to that, it also contains xanthan gum and doesn't contain any digestive enzymes. So if you do have a very, very sensitive stomach to gums, like carrageenan and other kind of gums, this might not be the product for you. Alright, those are my thoughts on NutraBio's grass-fed whey isolate. For the full review, you can check out the link below at barben.com.